I can't just sit around happy forever. The retake for the music practical exam is tomorrow. I'm taking off from committee duties today for a final last-minute cram, and Narusawa's helping me with practice after school today too. I'm singing the song for my retake with Narusawa's piano accompaniment. The song's in Italian, but I've somehow managed to memorize the lyrics, and I don't think my pitch is off either, thanks to Narusawa's help. I await Narusawa's judgment after finishing.
ほとんど音程は正解だったわ。最後のところだけ惜しかったわね。
I knew it. I thought I went a little high there too. Maybe I got a little ahead of myself since the rest went so well.
最後まで気を抜かないようにしないと。もう一度最初から行きましょうか。
Time passes sweetly in the music classroom. I've never experienced anything like this before. Is this what it feels like to spend time together with a lover? I feel like there's an indescribable sweetness wafting through the air. We might be able to have some time to enjoy ourselves alone once we are done practicing. Or so I thought, but...
ねえねえリカ、潮学フェスのプログラムってできてる？
ええ、今度渡すわね。
Segawa, why is your camera at the ready?
おっす、差し入れ持ってきてやったぞ。
Thanks. Why mince?
男のエチケットだ。頑張れ。
私、どうしてここに来たの？
Why would I know? There's a lot of people visiting the music classroom today for some reason. To an unnatural degree. And I can hear whispering from the hallway. I'm gonna go see what's going on.
おいこら瀬川、注意なんてしてなかったじゃないか。
おかしいわね。二人きりになったら絶対すると思ったのにな。
さすがに学校ではしないんじゃないかな。
まさかヘタレて告白すらしてないとか？
どうするんだよこれ。クラッカー代無駄になったぞ。
Segawa and the others are crouched down in a circle in the hall. What are you, delinquents loitering in front of a convenience store?
今こそうなれ。サッカーで鍛えた俺の脚力。
They bolt down the hall at full speed.
ひどいよ二人とも、置いてかないで。
Shinozaki follows after them. They scattered like roaches. Honestly. I walk back into the classroom to find Narusawa giggling.
ねえ、瀬川さんたちに私たちが付き合い出したことを言ってもいい？実は最近瀬川さんたちとよく LINE でやり取りしてて、私たちの関係を心配してくれてたの。多分それでだと思う。
Huh, really? I'm a little surprised that she's been in touch with the others like that, but I'm also really happy. A month ago, she wouldn't have ever tried to interact with others, but now she has a few people she can call friends. And she can smile like this when talking about those friends. I think it's fine. There's no need to hide it anyway.
ありがとう。
You don't need to thank me. It's about both of us.
そうね。じゃあ練習の続きに戻りましょうか。
Please do.
これなら再テストは問題なくクリアできると思うわ。
Alright. I fist pump on reflex. Now that Narusawa-sensei herself has placed her seal of approval on my performance, all that's left is to showcase my efforts on the actual retake. Still, you're pretty relaxed, huh? Kinda mature, or...
どういうこと？
Well, I'm crazy nervous right now about having a girlfriend for the first time. I'm really happy that we are alone together like this, but I've been pretty lost on what I should be doing the whole time.
私も同じよ。昨日あなたが告白してくれた時から胸の奥がずっとキューってなってるわ。甘くしびれて熱くて。
She presses her hand tight against her chest.
と と高鳴ってるの。何もかもが初めてで、どういう私でいたらいいのかわからないの。
So I guess we were both the same way after all. So it wasn't just me who was nervous about being in a relationship for the first time. Knowing that we're both the same, that our feelings are one, makes me happy. It's hard, huh? We were just friends the day before yesterday, but now we are suddenly boyfriend and girlfriend. I have no idea what's really changed yet.
そうね。それまでの私たちは確かにいて、その延長線にあるんだけど、どこか違う。
But you know, there's a lot of things I wanna do, stuff we couldn't do as friends.
例えば
Well, let's see. I wanna spoil you and stuff.
甘えってどうするの？
Like link arms and stuff.
腕を
She moans quietly in embarrassment. Though it's super embarrassing for me to just imagine it too.
でも本当に
Maybe she's never really done anything like that. She looks around restlessly. She looks up at me with damp, bashful eyes.
甘えてもいいの？
That's cheating. Her long, pretty hair flutters as she tilts her head a bit. She probably wouldn't get it. I mean, I'm your boyfriend, so you don't have to ask. Do it whenever you want.
そんなこと言って後悔しても知らないわよ。
I'd never regret saying that.
じゃあね、ちょっとこっちに来て。
Narusawa steps away from the piano and places two chairs next to each other. She sits down in one of them and pats the chair next to her, red up to her ears and neck. Her movements are really stiff and awkward. Ah, I get it. I can guess her intentions. I'll sit down.
ちょっとだけ失礼します。
I can feel a very soft, slender something wrap around my upper arm. Then a nice, girly smell wafts over me, and then Narusawa's face makes contact with my shoulder. I definitely was not expecting her to stick this close. Narusawa's pink all over, like she's about to start boiling. Looks like this took her a lot of courage too. I bet I look similar.
これ思ってた以上にすごくドキドキする。自分からしておいてなんだけど、無理。
Wanna pull away then? She shakes her head over and over. Her hair is a little ticklish on my neck.
離れるのも嫌なの。せっかくあなたがいいよって言ってくれたんだもの。もっとこうしてたいわ。わがままよね。ごめんなさい。
I'm totally okay with this kind of selfishness anytime. I'm surprisingly calm. I was nervous before because I felt like I needed to take the lead as the guy, but that's faded a bit after seeing how nervous Narusawa is. I think I want to try another thing once we're used to this.
あれ？
That thing where the girl sits on the guy's lap.
今度なら。でも今は無理。多分それしたらおかしくなるわ。
Haha. And I think I'm gonna go crazy seeing her like this. So yeah, we are dating now. I have Shuichi and Segawa stay after the committee, ask Ukihara-senpai and the others to come too and tell them about our relationship.
ほう、ついに行ったのか。それともまさか鳴沢の方からか。
It was me.
そうか、ちゃんと言えるのかちょっとは心配してたんだぞ。ま、おめでとう。
ほんとよかったわよ。相談乗った甲斐があったわ。
Advice?
瀬川さん。
で ったんでしょ？
しないわ、そんなの。
I can see her cheeks coloring up as she turns away.
よかった。もっと仲良し。最近の2人を見てるとなるべくしてなったって感じだけどね。遅いくらいじゃない？日野くん、おめでとう。私もとっても嬉しいよ。はい、リッカさんもお幸せそうで何よりです。おめでとうございます。
Everyone celebrates us.
しかし予想外よね。私たちの中じゃ一番彼氏なんて縁遠そうだったのに。ちょっと失礼だよ。
別に構わないわ。自分でも意外だもの。
それで彼のどこがピアノちゃんの心に響いちゃったのかな？興味ある。どうやって付き合ったのか。私も少しだけ合格のために教えていただければと思いまして。
Narusawa shrinks back in response to the other girls' questions and curious looks.
どうして答えなきゃいけないのよ。
そりゃねえ、唯一の彼氏持ちになっちゃったわけだし。彼氏いない同盟としては応援したい反面羨ましくもあるわけよ。
そんな同盟加入した覚えも聞いたこともないわ。
あれ、もしかしてそれって私も入ってるのかな？彼氏ができるまで永遠に卒業できない乙女のユニオンよ。私一生抜け出せる気がしないな。つまり OG になったピアノちゃんは方針を導かなくちゃいけないんだよ。恋愛の先輩ということですね。
教えないから絶対。
今夜も夜が騒がしくなりそうね。
からかわれるって分かってて返事をする人なんていないわ。
教えてほしい。
教えない。
Her response isn't as firm against Osaka's begging. Narusawa might crumble pretty soon. I'm just glad that she's been talking a lot more with the others than I thought. So anyway, please watch over us warmly.
別に見守ってくれなくてもいいわ。
Narusawa's sulking a bit from the teasing, but it looks like everyone knows that she isn't serious. They all smile warmly. It's great that everyone knows now, isn't it? It was embarrassing to report something like that to our friends at first, but now that it's over with, I think it was good that we did. They're important to us, so I want them to know about our relationship, and I want them to celebrate us being together too.
全然良くないわ。自分から言い出したこと少し浅はかだったと思ってるもの。ネタにされるに決まってるわ。
It's kinda like a prize of fame thing, maybe. Why not just consider this as another thing that happens to lovers and enjoy it?
あなたは瀬川さんたちのしつこさを知らないからそんなことが言えるのよ。
What on earth are you guys talking about over Lime? Can I ask?
ダメ。
Figured. I bet there's lots of stuff that you can only talk about with other girls. It'd be crazy to try to know everything just cause I'm your boyfriend. I know I've got stuff I can only talk about with Shuichi and my other guy friends.
そうじゃないの。そうといえばそうなんだけど。
Hmm?
彼氏に秘密にしたいとかじゃなくて、ただ恥ずかしくて。あのね、最近瀬川さんたちと話してたのはあなたのことばかりだったから。
Oh, really?
終わり。この話はもうおしまい。
She forces the conversation to a close. But excuse me, Narusawa-san, that just makes me all the more curious.
おしまいって言ったでしょ、もう。
Her face reddens even more in the sunset. I can kinda guess at what the details are from that. Okay, sure, we are done talking about that. Then, in exchange, I clench my right hand and then unclench. I slowly stiffly slide my hand over and hold Narusawa's small hand. Her shoulders jerked a little. I thought this would be fine since we've held hands already before we were dating, but it's actually pretty nerve-wracking. It might be because she's moved from the girl I like to the girl I'm dating in my mind. But as the one who initiated the hand-holding, I have to take the lead. Let's go home. I'll walk you to your building. No response. I'm a little worried.
放課後の続き。もうちょっとだけ甘えてもいい？
Sure thing.
じゃあね、マンションの前じゃなくて家の扉の前まで送ってほしい。少しでも長くあなたと一緒にいたいの。
What? That's all?
そんなことじゃないわ。結構頑張っていったのよ。
Yeah, I needed to muster up courage to hold your hand just now too. I slide my fingers in between hers, and her fingers quiver cutely in response. She tangles her fingers around my hand too. Our hands make more contact than if we were holding them normally. I can feel her warmth, softness, and smoothness directly from the palm of her hand. Ahaha! We are embarrassed and happy. We laugh and slowly start to make our way to Narusawa's place, making sure this time continues for as long as possible. It's Tuesday, July 1st.
はい、合格です。では最後は日野くんですね。
Okay. I stand up. My voice is dry from nervousness. It's time to retake my music practical exam. I'll fail for real if I don't do well here, but it should be fine as long as I use everything I've learned in my lessons with Narusawa. But I'm still used to being terrible at music, so I can't help but get a little nervous.
先生、ちょっとよろしいでしょうか。
Everyone in class looks at Narusawa when she raises her hand.
なんでしょう、成沢さん。
日野くんとペアで私もテストをしていただけませんか？
Narusawa?
ですが、成沢さんは以前のテストで合格していますし。
It's like she says. There's no point in retaking the exam when she is already passed. And then I come to a certain conclusion after some thought.
取り消していただいて構いません。今度はピアノで再テストしていただきたいんです。以前の声楽は合格をいただきましたが、私の納得できる出来ではありませんでしたので、もし彼が不合格なら私も不合格にしていただいて結構です。
わかりました。成沢さんがそこまで言うのなら、日野くんもそれでよろしいですか？
Yes.
ありがとうございます。
Our music teacher eventually relents and allows us to take the test as a pair. I talk to Narusawa as I pass her as she makes her way to the piano. Thanks, I was a bit worried doing it on my own, to be honest. This really helps.
練習通りに行きましょう。
She seats herself on the piano bench. Seeing her assume her usual posture fills me with reassurance. Narusawa seems unusually nervous as she places her fingers on the keys. I might have transmitted what little anxiety I have left to her. I take a single deep set of breaths and look at her to signal I'm ready. She begins to glide her fingers across the keys and I begin to sing. Narusawa's piano playing was just as stunning as ever. Her singing from before was amazing too, but her showcasing her incredible amount of ability pulled not just the students, but the teacher too into the music. And so I was able to pass the practical exam without incident thanks to Narusawa.